Hey sweet marshmallows, welcome back to my channel if you are a new member, or welcome to my channel if you, well, I mixed that up. Hello sweet marshmallows, welcome to my channel if you are, a returning member or a new member. You're here. But if you have made it to this point, then you should know my whole new protocol. But if not, I'm going to tell you. So this is the collective read for all the rest of the other signs. This is not the 3 signs that I will be focusing on. As I said before, I'm just going to only be focusing on Aries, Taurus, Scorpio for their own individual signs, and then for the rest of everybody else, y'all will be in a collective read, only to save me some time. But like I said before, it's not to say that I won't do bonus reads or consideration reads for the rest of you guys, like once a month, just because it is time consuming. It's 6 hours in total just to do 12 signs, so I decided to just cut it down. But let's see what's going on for the collective. I'm not really putting a timeline on it or anything right now, but probably in the future we're just gonna do like a monthly, like I said, like a monthly read. Excuse me, like a monthly read or bi-weekly read. So like, first of the month, mid-month, so first and the 15th, like it's paycheck, you know. But let's see what's the energy for the collective. Let's see what's coming up for the collective. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, let's see what's coming out for the collective. All right, the collective is like, girl, we is here. So you got a Knight of Swords in reverse, and you got the Ten of Coins in reverse. So something is slowing down. A lot of you guys could be slowing down. Like, okay, I heard slowing down and settling down. So a lot of you guys could have came from like I say, I could have came from like this party life or something, and now you're trying to transition into a more serious life. This being said, like I said, trying to settle down with somebody. You're no longer focused on being like out there, you know what I'm saying? For others of you, I feel like you're like, okay, it's time to sit down in the house. I've been spending too much money. Like I said, you guys are being more mindful of like your wants and needs now, especially when it comes to like stability, for sure. So like some people could be looking for stable relationships, and other people are trying to get their actual finances under control. Already already coming off of something. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Coins and the Queen of Cups. Like, yeah, somebody's like, yeah, it's time for me to like start rethinking like what I need to get in order, especially with this Queen of Cups. Is like, how can I cater to myself? How can I make sure that I'm straight? Not even just on an emotional stance, but just like feeling secure, like you're in the right space. And then the 7 of Coins is being clarified, saying like, yes, you're trying to take a step back. You're going slower. You're no longer like just rushing in like the Knight of Swords would be. But that's also in reverse, clarifying that. So I don't know what it is that changed our perspective. Like, I know for the people that are spending money, you're like, okay, my money is starting to disappear. So now you're like, okay, I'm about to slow down on my money. For the rest of you guys, I feel like you just like kind of sat down and thought about like, oh, okay, I've been in these streets a little too heavy. And I feel like you just have a person like upright. You want to have like a family. You want to, be able to go home to something and not feel like shit afterwards. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out y'all whole phase. Like y'all was very active. Okay. Yeah, very active. 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So like I said, something definitely changed your perspective, because before I feel like before it was kind of like no brainer, not thinking about it. I'm just going to do what I want. And it's like, I mean, it's not saying that you never stop doing what you want, but you were like, okay, it starts to draw a line between like what's healthy, what's not healthy right now. And I feel like you kind of figured out like the route that you're going is not the healthiest route. So you kind of have to take a step back or go in a different direction, build a new ideal of what you need to get down. 10 of Wands, it's like, yeah, it's time to crack down. It's time to crack down. So whether that be saving your money, whether that be getting more serious about your relationships that you pick or the people that you're with, because you got 10 and 10 here. So this talks about like, yeah, definitely completing something to start something else. Because like 10 like upside down, if this was like an actual number, it would have been 1, and then 1 through like 1 and 10, like, okay, manifesting something new after something old, out with the old and with the new. I feel like that's like your lifestyle. So Spirit says also, I mean, just because it's winter don't mean it's isn't like you don't need to shave or keep up your body. That's what they said as well. Okay, Spirit is like, don't give a fuck. I don't know. Or maybe something about like keeping up your appearance. You got the Queen of Coins in reverse. Yeah, like I said, some of you guys could have just been reckless. Like, you could have just been reckless, like who you give your time to, or just like what you spend your money on. And you could have just like fell down this rabbit hole that wasn't necessarily good, finding yourself in, like I said, certain situations with certain people that really didn't fit your best interest, or it just didn't go with what you really need to be doing as far as like you know, saving money, investing. For others of you, like I said, you end up with the wrong people, end up in wrong situations. Is this thing on? Like, yeah, I almost said, is this thing on? Like, are you listening? Making sure that you hear me. Somebody don't feel heard. Maybe it's your spiritual team, or maybe it's you that don't feel heard by your spiritual team. I just know it's like miscommunication, or communication is not as best, especially like with you trying to connect with your spiritual team, or your spiritual team, like I said, trying to give you messages. The judgment in reverse also, like I said, clarifying like, okay, you don't know what to do, they don't know what to do. It's just like discombobulated, not knowing, like the unknown. Maybe when you made that decision to change something, you were okay, you're like, okay, I want to change something, but maybe I don't know how to go about it. And I mean, that makes sense, like especially if you're a person that's like, you've been dedicating your life to the whole phase, and now you're like, okay, I'm looking for somebody more stable. Maybe this is the time for you to like actually sit down and think about like, what is stable to you, who are you looking for, and do they meet that certain status quo or whatever, something like that. For others of you, it's like, again, you could be like a person that don't really know what to do with your finances, and you're just like, okay, I'm trying to save. How can I do this? How can I make more money? You know, stuff like this. How do I know if my money going to the right places? So again, you need advice on like where to go, how to start. I mean, that's logical. I'm not really picking up on any like specific signs for that. I just feel like this could be like the overall collective. Temperance in reverse, like this is causing some type of uneasiness, knowing that you got to go through some type of change. So I mean, now that we're talking about signs, like the signs that this could be pertaining to, that's like uncomfortable with having to go through this change, or know that change is necessary in order for them to see a difference. This could be for the fixed signs, which is Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. You guys could be seeing like needed change in your life in order to find or have these qualities implemented into your life, which is why the Temperance in reverse is here, because it's causing you some type of uneasiness. And then the Two of Swords in reverse is like, okay, you gotta make hard decisions. You gotta make some hard decisions. It's kind of like you've been through this, because I feel like you're the type of person, like you, like I said, you do what you want to do, but when it came time for you to like make those changes, like, okay, let's just say for finances, you guys that was spending money recklessly, you was like, okay, I'm gonna spend whatever I want on it, but you been new the whole time. Like, okay, if I'm gonna spend money, make sure my responsibilities are paid first before being reckless. Like, you knew all along what you needed to do. It's not like you don't know or how to start. It's just that now it's like, okay, you're 100% dedicated to that, so you don't know how to transition into this new life of not having that old life being a part of this life. So again, that also goes back to like relationships. Like, you don't know how to be, like I said, again, this is so cliche, but it's like, if you want a stable relationship, you gotta know what you want from that relationship, and you gotta also know, like, how can I apply myself or be also that missing piece or counterpart to this person to make it work. Like, how can I show up my best self for this person too? Because I just got out of this phase of like not non-committal, type of phase, and now I'm going straight into something committal and don't know how to be that. You get what I'm saying? It's complicated. It's complicated, which, I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys that is going through this transition, you may find yourself in a lot of complicated relationships. So the complicated relationships I like to call situationships. Is like, you're dealing with somebody, you have a clear vision of what you want, this person has a clear vision of what they want. So to kind of think of complicated and compromise, y'all two are trying to mesh together two ideas that will probably never work, but you do the bare minimum to make it work. So think about friends with benefits. Like, one person wants something more, the other person just wants sexual connection. So how do y'all compromise? Y'all hang out, or spend time together like a relationship, and still have sex, but it's still nothing that's like drawing that line between the two ideas. Like I said, very complicated, something hard to get out of. I'm not gonna say it's hard to get out of, because you can just say no and stop, but I'm just saying it's something hard to try to make, like, what do you call it, trying to make sense of it, or a better structure, or transition into just one thing. Like, oh, if we're gonna be just sexual partners and not be hanging out and stuff, it's not gonna be as easy. Vice versa, same thing. It's probably better to, yeah. But I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna just take all these cards. I feel like, happiness is on the other end of this change as well. Four of Cups, King of Cups, and Nine of Swords is okay. Nine of Swords and the Devil. So these are all in reverse. So, like, with this Four of Cups, I feel like you've been waiting around. Now it's like, okay, it's time for me to have some type of action. Like, I can't wait around. I feel like, again, for the people that are in these complicated situationships, you may be feeling like, oh, I'm waiting around for a person that is probably never going to come to me. So now you're taking action and looking for somebody that is willing to give you those things. The King of Cups, not King of Cups, but yeah, I feel like King of Cups, if this was like just the energy, I feel like emotional fulfillment, going to find it, or not getting it, lacking it, so you go find it, the people that can give you that. That's the energy that I'm getting by me saying that. Maybe it's like water signs are related, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's actually King of Coins in reverse. So yeah, somebody that's not able to offer you this type of thing, but instead they offer you like the Devil. They're offering you more of like a toxic connection. And again, I know that you don't want to be in this toxic connection, so you kind of like I said, you walked away from it. You pulled away from that energy. But the Devil being in reverse, and then Nine of Swords in reverse, is like, you don't want to stress out about somebody that doesn't really deserve your energy to be stressing about in the first place, when it can be like this same energy of stress can be applied to an energy of love from somebody that is able to give that to you. That's what I'm seeing. But that's the general message. Let's look at the love message. Let's look at the love. Let's see what is in love for the collective, as we see that you guys are going through just pretty much like this epiphany. Like, you guys came to some realizations, like, I am going downhill with my life. Whether downhill means you're not making as much money as you used to. Like I said, money to everybody is differently. Like, it's different. Just know that you're going in the opposite direction that you don't want to go, and you realize that. So you're immediately implementing some type of change into your life. I'm seeing that you're implementing this change into your life. But let's go ahead and see what's going on with love. I'm singing love. I'm singing "Love" by Future. Rihanna's like LOVE in affection. She's like, oh baby, you been on my mind lately. If I'm your girl, say my name, boy. Let me know I'm in control. We both go so high definition. Okay, so I'm getting like I have to sing it in my head for one, because I'm trying to like pick up the energy of like, is this a sexual connection or is this like an actual love connection? I feel like it's a mix, like a passionate connection for sure. Because I'm just channeling. So like right now, I feel like this could be an energy of like, okay, somebody wants to be shown off. Somebody wants to be like, you know, like let them know that I'm with you. They want to be claimed in a way. Like they don't want anybody else to be even like thought of being with you. Not in a obsessive way, but it's just like, okay, this person, like from the girl perspective, I don't know. I feel like it's a mutual thing as well. Cause I mean, just because Rihanna's singing it, I'm like, okay, well maybe that's what the girl is saying, um, but just know like you've been on this person's mind. They want you to be able to show that literal affection, like let other people know that, oh, we're together. This is who I want to be with. This is like let the world know that we are together. Like I said, not to prove any points, but it's just like, if you want me, if you love me, say that, show that, okay? This person just wants like reassurance. And that could also just be their love language, like verbal affirmations. It could be verbal affirmations. Like to know, like, okay, my person, you know, I feel secure when my person shows me these things, tells me these things. You know, just do anything to show some type of interest or something. That's what I'm getting. Like, I mean, I feel like it's not to say that your person don't know that you love them, because there's certain things that you do that show it, but it's also like good to hear like, oh, my person loves me. So maybe again, y'all need that spark or that affection being brought back into the connection if you guys are already in a connection. But let's see what else Spirit has to say on that. Somebody wants their love. Somebody wants love to be confessed to them. 3 of Pentacles. Yes, like I feel like somebody's like, hey, pay me attention. I'm here. It's like you don't have time for me anymore. I didn't also the Temptations, the movie Temptations by Tyler Perry popped up in my head. It's like I said, it's kind of toxic here. I hope this is not the case, but pretty much, yes, my stuffs be itching, y'all. Mind your business. But anyway, somebody wants attention. Somebody wants to be like, you know, cuddle me, something. But I feel like the other person is too busy. Maybe they're too busy with work, or they just don't really, they think whatever they're doing is fine. Like I said, y'all love languages could be different. So when you want to like cuddle or have physical touch or quality time, your person is like better off with like other things. Like they could be like a gift giver, like they give you a gift and they're fine. Cause I mean, it's just easier like done than said type of thing, the opposite. Somebody wants attention. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody feels unheard. Like I said, somebody, I don't know if they're a drama queen or they really like mean what they say. So it's like somebody here, like I said, they want to be shown or claimed or something. They need something to know, like, is this person even fucking liking me or something? Like I said, for singles, you want to know, like, okay, is this person interested in me? This person isn't really showing anything. They haven't said anything that made me think otherwise. Like, let's just say you go out with friends and this person introduce you to somebody. You're like, okay, this is my friend, this is my girlfriend, this is so and so. Like, you know, you just need to know what level it is with this person. And this kind of left, like, if you are the person that's confused right now or don't really know what's going on, I feel like you're kind of like, okay, we can keep playing this game where, you know, I could be like actually verbally telling you as my partner, like, hey, I would like this, you know, like, listen to me, right? And then you got the other option of, it's like, okay, I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to tell you, like, what's going on. Or I can just walk the fuck away with the chariot towards somebody that's willing to fill this cup, literally. And I mean, ain't that what happened in Temptations, right? She wanted something to spice it up. I mean, we all know, like, for the people that watched it, we know the ending and stuff, but like, she got what she wanted at the end of the day. That's all that mattered. And I mean, like, I feel like you if you are this confused person at the moment, you're like, okay, I know what it is that I want, but I'm also confused by my person because they're not showing that they're listening. They're not doing anything. I'm almost curious to see, like, how your person is feeling. Let's look into that, because I feel like you're the person that's like, okay, I express what's going on, but ain't nothing getting done. I'm also getting air sign too. I'm getting air sign as to, like, who is in this confused state, or like who is like, okay, I'm picking between two actions. So you got what is the air signs? You got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or it could be your sister sign. Your sister sign. I'm trying to think. I think your sister sign is all the fire signs. Yeah, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. This, like I said, you're trying to explore your options. You're trying to, like, I feel like, I get a sense, like I said, if you are a person that's in a relationship already, you're like, okay, I was with this person ever since I was young. I'm not getting what I want. So would I rather, like, move on and start seeing, like, what is there to explore, knowing that I'm still young and I still got time? Like, I feel like that's kind of what's going on. For others of you that's single, you're just like, okay, do I even want to waste my time with this person when I have all these other options that's been trying to offer me different things, something stable, people that can offer you monetary gain, something that can offer you romance, other things. You can run into a whole nother toxic relationship. But I mean, it's all up to the person. But I kind of, like I said, let's tap more into the person that you already with. What's going on through this person's mind? Okay, we got, ooh, shit. Okay, like I said, we got two positive cards. This card was in reverse, but when I picked it back up, I guess they wanted me to see it upright. So, I mean, we got two positive cards. Like, okay, this person, obviously, they're happy with what they got and their situation. They can't complain. I mean, again, they can't complain. Okay, what else about this partner? What else about this partner? Okay. Yeah, I feel like, okay, this person, your person, like I said, they're a sweet person. Like I said, keep reminding me of that movie. Because with the Knight of Cups, I feel like this person comes to you, giving you any and everything that you can ask for. They try their best. But at the same time, it's like mentally draining, or just like, it's draining them in a certain way mentally, or just like, in a bad way, because they're feeling like, okay, whatever I do isn't good enough for my person. They're starting to feel like whatever I do isn't good enough for my person. I'm trying my best here. I'm happy with the connection, but my person isn't happy. So when they're not happy, I'm not happy. Your person, like I said, your person wants to see you happy. They want to, you know, share more memories and times with you. But I feel like also too, due to the stress coming from the other counterpart, it's like, okay, I'm resorting to going to friends and getting advice. I'm like I said, whoever this is got a mix of friends, female and male. So they're like consulting these people to get this advice. Okay. Okay, Seven of Swords are reverse. Four. I mean, yeah. So right here, it's like for the people that know, like, I don't know, y'all could be self-sabotaging in a way, because for the people that know that your partner has like opposite sex friends that they go to for consulting and stuff, you still have like this worry, like, oh, well, my person might leave me for that person or something like that. But Two of Wands is like your person has a clear focus and know what they're going towards or trying to achieve here, and it's just to like help this connection. But that's kind of weird too, because it's like your person is going through hoops, jumping up and down, climbing, you know, through mountains. All they're sacrificing a lot and doing a lot for you. But I feel like, again, you're self-sabotaging by like being unhappy with what this person can provide for you or what they've been giving you. Like I say, anything you ask for, they're giving you. So it's kind of like, what is bothering you now? What's to see with this connection for the collective? And yeah, so that's the people that's in a relationship. Now it's happening to the people that are in, that's like single but dealing with somebody. I see like your person is happy with what they're going through, but like I said, this energy that you're giving off, like you're not happy with what they've been giving you. It's starting to make them feel like, am I not good enough? Am I not good enough? Should I venture out to new people? So like I said, this is self-sabotaging in a way. It's like self-sabotaging or stopping something before it can start. Like I said, the people that are single and you're like, okay, my person hasn't done anything yet. And I'm kind of like waiting, but I'm not making a move. It's like this person is kind of feeling like, okay, I'm starting to become kind of intimidated here. Like this person is not really feeling me. Like y'all just getting into each other's head. And I feel like your person is going to like eventually be like, okay, well, maybe it's time to search other options. Well, let's see what's to happen for the people that are single, but dealing with somebody. Let's see what's happening with people that's single but dealing with somebody. Single but dealing with somebody. The Hierophant in reverse. It's like you don't know what to do, and I feel like you. Yeah. Okay. The magician went to pop out. So the Hierophant in reverse and the Magician, you don't know what to do, but you want to see action. And I feel like I said before, you're wanting this energy, but you also gotta like put out that energy as well. Like, you know, show like I said, it's a mutual feeling. Like y'all are definitely on the same wavelength. You're definitely getting the same ideas from each other. Like, okay, this person doesn't like me. This person is thinking the same thing, because there has not been like a energy like trade-off for this person to pick up on. So it's like maybe you are the person that's meant to make the first move versus waiting on that person. I mean, they're doing things that's like, I'm gonna just say they're mirroring you to show you like, hey, I'm interested in you or something like that. Let's see about people that are dealing with somebody already, but they're thinking about walking away. Let's see what's going on with that. People that's already dealing with somebody. Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay. Ten of Cups in reverse. And then we got Five of Swords. This could be like an ego. Like I said, I feel like this one is mainly self-sabotage. Somebody that need to be humbled or going back through the punches, starting from square one to realize like, okay, I got a good person. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, the people that are in these already like committed relationships that feel unhappy or feel like they're missing something, I feel like you talk to your person, like I said, they jump through hoops, they do whatever it is to make you happy or see or work with you, but I feel like whatever they do is not good enough. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, that could just be due to you not even wanting this relationship with you anymore, which is why the Ten of Cups in reverse came out and the Five of Swords is like letting something get the best of relationship. Like you rather give up. Queen of Swords is like a my way or the highway. And I feel like I said, you're gonna go through this humbling moment where it's like, okay, you wanna see the world, you wanna do all of this, but you actually have the world in front of you. And literally go watch Temptation. If you haven't watched Temptation and you know this is resonating with you, go watch that movie, and I bet it'll make so much more sense and it'll make you rethink what you're going into. Because I feel like you are this person that got humbled, right? You were put in a certain situation to realize something. Then after you finally get that realization or go through that lesson, now it's like you hope this person comes back, or when you try to go back to your person, you're gonna like tiptoe in to see like would the person accept you. Strength in reverse, yeah, like you're cowarding away because you realize what you've done to the connection. You realize like it's kind of like you feel like it's too late type of thing, and it could ever be. Yeah, like you're thinking the worst now. You're thinking the worst now when it comes to, yeah, like moving towards this person. So you might actually cower away. You might cower away. But I mean, before you even get to that point, let's just take a step back and like reevaluate. Like, hey, is me leaving my person worth it? Like, I know I got somebody that's willing to love me unconditionally and do anything for me, or would I rather take that risk and start over from square one? I mean, it's nothing wrong with starting over, but it's like, is that truly what you want? Okay. Now, that being said, like I said, I keep getting the sense of like air sign, fire sign. But that being said, if you resonate with this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what part resonated or what not. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. If you like to book a personal reading with me, be sure to use the link down below. If not, just hit me up on Instagram. My social should be somewhere on my page, or, you know, somewhere available. But until next time, stay sweet.